I'm not a feminist, so please don't take this as a feminist rant. I love men.
Because that's exactly what we're taking it
she
as.
Is. Well, no, she
is
a feminist.
Yeah.
You know, she wouldn't have said that.
I'm not, but yeah.
She wouldn't have said that if she wasn't thinking in her head, hey, this is starting to sound just like a feminist rant. You know? Like, she wouldn't have said that.
I agree. I get it. I see it.
Yeah.
She does sound feminist.
Oh, let me protect my job. I'm not a feminist. All the conservatives watching, yeah. No, it's too late. Like, your cards
I think men are great. I think men have failed themselves, and they failed us. And I'm just trying to help you out. Because I think there are a lot of really great guys out there. I think men are great, but I'm going to... little help. And I don't think that there are a lot of women that are stepping up.
Wait, I think men are great, but I'm going to continue to tear them down right now. Okay. I don't agree with
delusional.
her.
And saying these things and not FaceTime me, I swear to God.
What?
Quite frankly, I don't think that there
are
a
guy trying to FaceTime her, probably.
A lot of women that aren't raging feminists, that don't look like Lena Dunham. They're saying these things to you, so I'm going to go ahead and say them because they need to be said. I am really so sick of my friends having to deal with trash men. I am tired of dealing with trash men, so I'm going to help you out. Make plans. So let's go through these lists again because I know y'all love lists. Number 1, are you single? Number 2, make a plan. Nobody wants a pen pal. We want to actually see you. If not, don't text us because it's a waste of our time and we don't want to see it on our phones.
Her attitude's horrible.
Right. Next thing.
She really thinks she's hot crap.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like she has that mentality of like, oh, I'm the stuff. Like I'm this entrepreneurial woman and I have all these accolades. It doesn't matter. Your attitude's,
She's hurt though, and this is the way it's coming out. She really got hurt. Yeah, whatever happened, she was devastated. And now she is trying to build up this facade of strength.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what happens when you see... I used to be like that. Not like that exactly, but I was taught that, don't cry if a man breaks your heart. You don't need men anyway. Be strong. Be a woman. And so, I as I said in the other video, that I was raised within, post 60s, 70s, be a woman, hear me roar. I'm a woman, hear me roar. So we are told to do that, to stand up and fight. And so this is that generation that's coming out in women. And you hear it in her. I used to have that, so I understand that when I was most hurt in a situation, it would come out like that. It would come out as, I'm going to tell you what I have to say, and I'm going to do this, and you're not going to hurt me. And it was not real. It wasn't sincere. Strength is being able to be vulnerable. But I didn't know that at the time. So that's what I sounded like. So she's really hurt, very hurt, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And she doesn't know how to express that, or she's been taught that she needs to suppress that and put up this fierce front. And meanwhile, she is totally insulting a whole group of women out there.
Please don't mix us in with the Tatianas. We don't want to be there.
What's that?
If that's what you want.
What's that?
That's like a...
What did she say? Fatiana?
Thoughtiana. Thoughtiana. You know what a thought is.
Well, now I know from your channel.
So, yeah.
Don't mix us in with the Thoughtianas. Okay.
Yeah, she's trying to basically say she's not a Thoughtiana,
right.
Even though it sounds like she is a Thoughtiana.
She's had a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like she's had a lot of experience with men.
Exactly. And
right. But yet she's saying, don't mix me in with those other people.
She's virtue signaling.
Separate herself from these other women out there that, I get it. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Virtue signaling. Yeah. I'm not a Tatiana like these girls that you guys mess with, even though I've been constantly pumped and dumped, and that's why I'm doing this rant in the first place.
But you don't necessarily know that. We're assuming based on how angry she is. Because you don't get this angry unless you have been intimate with men. You don't have that emotional
many
attachment.
Times.
Yeah, I would say.
This is like a breaking point.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a lot of women out there that I know that are my good friends who have amazing jobs, who work really hard, but who can't seem to find a decent guy, even if they go up in age 5 to 10 to 15 years, because those guys all want to be with 21-year-olds who have nothing going on. It's very unfortunate. I don't think it's going to be fulfilling. But I would say to the men out there,
Yeah, but when she was 21 years old, she wasn't complaining.
Because she was getting attention from the 30 plus.
Exactly.
Like at the range from 50, probably 60,
Exactly.
all the way down to 20.
I'm sure she had some like sugar daddies like that were willing to. I know girls that are like at my work and girls that I know in my personal life that have guys that offer to be their sugar daddies, and she's on a whole nother scale, So it's like I'm sure when she was 21, she's just mad that she's no longer getting that attention.
And this is what I hear you talking about, hitting a wall. Like, so you saying that she's hitting a wall?
My point exactly.
And then she's mad now because now she's hit her wall. She didn't settle for those nice young men that were willing to be kind and respectful to her. And so
She likes the bad boys.
somehow she's not committed yet. So now she's mad because she's hit her wall, and all these men that she's looking at who might be older than her are now looking past her down to the youngins.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
That's what I mean by hit the wall. There's also an interesting topic about the invisible woman. How after women reach a certain age, they become invisible to men.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And they're so used to always having that attention from men that it's difficult, because when men get to that age, it's like, okay, well, we didn't always necessarily have that attention growing up, so it's easier to transition into being invisible, if you want to put it that way, So, but women, they're so used to their looks, and it's
Maybe,
difficult.
Yeah, I get it. I think though also men just tend to age better. Like I think men, if you take care of yourself, I think men look better actually as they age. It's very strange that way, but
We age like wine.
I know there's that saying out there, but seriously, men do tend to get better looking with age, and I feel like women, we have to fight to try to stay just average looking as we age. So I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand. Just the way it is.
now, if you want to be inconsistent and you want to ghost and you want to fall off the radar, that's fine, but I'm going to give you a pro tip. People like me and people like my friends, we aren't going to really give a shit after that. We don't really care. The F's have been given and we're kind of done. I'll tell you this from personal experience.
That basically means we're tired of being passed around by the community of men that we chase after, because we continue to mess with these guys that probably look really good, but they have multiple women. They're men that are they're a certain type of man that they're chasing after. That's just pumping and dumping them, recycling them, and now she's upset because she's realizing I'm about to be 30 years old, and the clock's gonna strike midnight if it hasn't already.